It is a crazy idea. Putting fertilizer on the ocean is a crazy idea. It's not the way to stop the climate change. Carbon credit is all about money. It's all about their business, for their own interest, not for the interest of the Filipino people. We don't want any harmful object or whatsoever to put in our ocean. If they really want to stop climate change, they should not put urea on the ocean. They should stop those gas emissions.
In Canada, the National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations also questions the wisdom of trying to sink carbon in the ocean.
Geoengineering sounds very dangerous. For us to be altering how the natural ecosystem works, we should be returning the ecosystem to its natural balance by changing our behaviors and not further trying to manipulate Mother Earth.
Atleo, also hereditary chief of a Hausut First Nation, has been drawn into the climate change debate because the Shell Oil Company recently paid him a visit.
I was really surprised, really taken aback when one of the biggest oil companies in the world sent a rep out to sit down with me to talk to our people about setting aside a portion of our forestry here.
Shell had a proposal. If the Hausut people would agree not to log a certain portion of the forest here, Shell would buy the resulting carbon credits to help offset their work in the tar sands. The Hausut band could benefit greatly.
I think it's possible that there are billions of dollars of carbon credits here in Canada. Everything that has to do with the land, the sea, the air has always belonged to our people. And so the carbon needs to belong to the people who've been here. We've been here for thousands of years.
So far, Chief Atleo has not signed any deals. Like the farmers in Alberta, he doesn't want to sell too soon for too little.
Feels a little bit like a gold rush. Right now, there's a big panic, and markets are opening up.
So there's going to be cap and trade.
It's early days yet, but the big players in the game, like Texas oilman Don Lambert, are poised to make a fortune.
Well, I mean, just the math, $150 million is a big check for somebody to write.
Yeah. I think it's possible you could see carbon hunting as the new American dream, yes.
Lambert has chased the dream all the way to the Amazon, where he is one step closer to buying that huge parcel of trees. And to Washington, D.C., to the largest carbon trade expo in North America, where Sean Burns is hunting for a buyer for Lambert's credits.
Wall Street geared up for this. Deutsche Bank is involved, Merrill Lynch is involved. All those banks are involved in carbon hunting. They're involved in the hunt, they're involved in the financing, they're involved in the acquisition.
It's been a big year. What's really happening now is the whole North American carbon market is coming together.
Still, not everyone agrees a free market trade in carbon credits is the solution.
There's so many ways in which we need to fundamentally alter our societies and our economies in order to wean ourselves off our fossil fuel dependence. And we need to start looking about how to make those changes here and now, rather than paying money to carbon offset companies.
But there may not be enough time or even the will to make those fundamental changes. Appealing to the profit motive, using greed to help save the planet, may be unavoidable, at least in the short term.
Carbon trading is not the only route. It's an essential element in the solution. It's the most effective one that's actually working at this moment.
I think this is the beginning of mechanisms put in place that allow us to drive business into a new area. Rather than just exploiting resources, now we can make money protecting resources. I think you can make money and save the planet at the same time, and I think you should.